the great Jim Jordan of Ohio. Truly great. I mean, Jim, I'm just saying, look, I know there's different political parties, and I accept the fact that you're going to have some criticism.
Yeah.
But this is endless nitpicking and replaying of the last election and name-calling and being rude and nasty. I mean, people looking at this, you know, if anybody from Middle America is watching these hearings, the Dems are going to come off looking terrible. That's what I think.
No, I think you're right. I thought Pete was great yesterday. I think Pam did a great job today. We were helping one of President Trump's nominees today with the prep session. I think they're all going to do well because they all represent what the American people voted for. On November 5th, the American people said, we want folks running these agencies who actually respect the taxpayer, who respect we the people, aren't going to weaponize these agencies against us, but make these agencies actually serve the American public like they're supposed to. That's the attitude of Pam Bondi. That's the attitude of Pete Hegseth. I thought they both did very well in each of their respective hearings.
And, you know, just more generally now, we'll have Scott Bessent, the Treasury man, tomorrow. Yeah. We had Russell Vought, OMB, Budget Director, very, very important position and a really good guy. It's like Democrats aren't talking about issues or policies. They're going after personalities for the most part, you know, particularly with Hegseth. But just like, oh, you're going to, with Pam Bondi, are you going to have retribution? Oh, those poor people on J6, we have to worry about them. Or why don't we hammer away on Kash Patel, which in the last segment somebody told me, I think Mike Davis told me that Kash Patel actually got an award during the Obama administration. In other words, instead of talking about America's future, growth, proper law and order, neutral Justice Department, let's get energy prices down, Democrats just missing all these points, Jim Jordan. That's what is so incredible to me.
Yeah, because remember, they're the party of the crazy policies. I always remember what Sarah Huckabee Sanders said a couple years ago. She said the divide in America today is normal versus crazy. We had a great example yesterday. We had a bill yesterday that said men should compete against men in sports, women should compete against women. Go figure. And only 2 Democrats voted for that legislation because they're now, the left now controls their party. They're the party of crazy. We're the party that says, let's get back to common sense, good energy policy that will help with our economy, keeping taxes low so our economy will grow, securing the border, rule of law, not weaponization of the Justice Department, just basic common sense things consistent with our Constitution. That's what we're about. That's why they, 77 million people voted for President Trump on November 5th. So let's stay focused on that. If we do that, we're going to make America great again.
I mean, it's just really something. But I think the Republicans doing a good job. I think the nominations are very good. They're taking the high road. You can see it. They're taking the policy high road. I watched Pete Hegseth yesterday. I watched the whole darn thing. I watched some of Pam Bondi today. I'm going to try to watch some of Scott Bessent tomorrow. He's a very good friend. But they're taking the high road, the policy road, the Trump road. Donald Trump wants a new group to create a golden era of security and America first and economic growth. I mean, that's what folks want to hear. Positive optimism. Democrats don't have an optimistic bone in their body.
But the American people do. And there's this sense out there, you feel it. I see it when I walk through airports now. You'll see people walking the other way, they'll see me and they'll give you a little thumbs up. There'll be a little, twinkle in their eye because they just feel better about this great country, the greatest country ever. They feel like things are moving back on the right path. It is a positive message that President Trump has. And again, it's reflected in the people he has selected for these key cabinet positions.
I just got about 20 seconds, the great Jim Jordan. One big, beautiful bill. One big, beautiful bill. We're going to be okay on that, sir?
I think so. Let's just get it done. I always say, we make the job too complicated. What did we tell the voters we were going to do? If you get elected, go do what you said. So let's do what we said, what President Trump said, what we all campaigned on. And like I said before, make America great.
Home run. Home run. The great Jim Jordan, chairman of the House Judiciary Committee. Thank you, sir. Happy New Year. Appreciate it.